Hi everyone, how are you all? I am Rekha. Welcome to my channel Rekha's Knowledge Hub. Today we will see NCERT Class 6 Science, Chapter 6 Materials Around Us, Short Answer Questions. What is a material? Any substance that is used to create an object is called a material. Paper and wood are examples of materials. So, what is a material? Any substance that is used to create an object, that is used to make something, is called a material. Wood, clay, cotton, paper, etc. are examples of materials. Wood is a material used to make furniture. Clay is a material used to make pots. Cotton is a material used to make clothes, etc. So, any substance that is used to make an object is called a material. Next one, what is classification? The method of arranging objects into groups based on a common property is called a classification. So, what is classification? Classification is a method of arranging objects into groups based on a common property. So, classification means grouping things that are similar in some way. Objects can be classified based on their shape, color, or the materials they are made of. So, we can classify objects based on different properties like shape, color, materials they are made of, etc. For example, we can group objects as metals and non-metals, or we can group objects as solids, liquids and gases, or even we can group objects as natural and man-made materials. What kind of material should be used to make a tumbler? Materials that can hold water such as glass, metal or plastic should be used to make a tumbler. So, we can use materials like glass, metal or plastic to make a tumbler because these materials can hold water. Next one, what are materials with the shiny surfaces called? They are called lustrous materials. Metals usually have luster. So, what are lustrous materials? Materials with the shiny surfaces are called lustrous materials. For example, metals. Metals like iron, copper, zinc, aluminium, gold, etc. They are lustrous materials. Why do some metals lose their luster? They lose luster due to the effect of air and moisture. Metals usually shine and this shiny appearance is called a luster. But after some time, air and moisture can react with the surfaces of the metal. Because of this reaction, the metal may lose its shine and start looking dull or non-lustrous. That is why we can see the real shine of a metal only on its freshly cut or scratched surfaces, where the metal is clean and has not reacted with the air yet. Next one, what are non-lustrous materials? Materials that do not have a shiny surface are called non-lustrous materials. Paper and wood are non-lustrous materials. So, materials that do not have a shiny surface, they are called non-lustrous materials. For example, paper, wood, etc. How do some materials appear shiny even if they are not metals? They are made shiny by polishing or coating with plastic, wax or other materials. Some materials do not shine naturally like metals. To make them look shiny, what people will do? They will polish them or cover them with a thin layer of plastic, wax, or other materials. These shiny coatings make the surface smooth and bright, even though the material underneath is not a metal. For example, wooden furniture is polished to make it shine. Next one, what are hard and soft materials? Materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are soft, while other materials which are difficult to compress or scratch are hard. Some materials can be scratched or pressed easily. They are called soft materials. For example, sponge can be pressed or scratched very easily. Then some materials are difficult to scratch or press. They are called hard materials. For example, iron is hard because you cannot easily scratch or press it. So a stone is hard to compress. An eraser can be easily compressed. What are opaque materials? Materials through which we cannot see at all are called opaque materials. So materials through which we cannot see at all, they are called opaque materials. For example, wood and metal are opaque materials. These materials completely block light, so nothing can be seen through them. Okay. Then, what are transparent materials? The materials through which things can be seen clearly. They are called transparent materials. Glass, water, air, cellophane paper, etc. are some examples of transparent materials. The materials through which we can see things clearly, they are called transparent materials. For example, glass, water, air, cellophane paper, etc. They are transparent materials. What are translucent materials? The materials through which objects can be seen but not clearly are known as translucent materials. Butter paper and frosted glass are examples of translucent materials. So the materials through which we can see partially but not clearly, they are called translucent materials. Example, butter paper, frosted glass. Next one, what do we say about materials that completely disappear in water? They are said to be soluble in water. Sugar and salt are soluble in water. Some materials completely disappear when mixed with the water. We say that these materials dissolve in water or they are soluble in water. For example, salt and sugar. When you mix salt or sugar in water, they disappear. But they are still present in the water. The water now tastes salty or sweet. What are materials that do not mix with the water called? They are called insoluble in water. Some materials do not dissolve in water even if you stir for a long time. These are called insoluble materials. Sand and oil are insoluble in water. They remain separate from water and do not disappear. Next one, which gas dissolves in water and is essential for aquatic life? Oxygen gas dissolves in water and is essential for the aquatic plants and animals. Some gases can dissolve in water while others cannot. Oxygen gas can dissolve in water and it is very important for the survival of fish, plants and other aquatic animals. They breathe the oxygen that is dissolved in the water. Name a liquid that does not mix with water. Oil. Next one, what is volume? Volume is the space occupied by matter. So volume is a space occupied by matter. Different containers can hold different volumes of water. For example, a small tumbler holds less water. A large one holds more water. Then, liter. and milliliter. They are used to measure volume. What does the mass of a substance show? Mass shows the quantity of matter present in a substance. Mass tells us how much matter is in an object. We measure mass using grams and kilograms. We measure mass using grams for small things like a pencil and kilograms for bigger things like a bag of rice. Thanks for watching. I have already uploaded multiple choice questions and chapter explanation of this chapter. Those who have not watched, please go through it. Thank you.